I think the first thing we need to realize is when the UNFCCC process started at Rio in 1992, there was a very fundamental legal principle laid out: the polluter pays. We seem to have forgotten it. That this 100 billion a year is not a favor. It is accountability, responsibility, and justice. The polluters must pay. And when I say polluters must pay, I mean historical polluters, but I also mean the individual actors, the sectors, the fertilizer industry, the fossil fuel industry. It is time to do an honest economics, the way we do at local and national level. The second is that because these powerful players who have subverted, surely with such a crisis at hand, we shouldn't have had to have 21 negotiation. And I'm sorry to say, President Obama undermined the legally binding agreements in Copenhagen, flew in, got 5 countries to sit together and say, we will make voluntary commitments. Something as serious as this needs legally binding agreements. Otherwise, you would just say for every problem that society can create, oh, we'll do it voluntarily. No, there's certain things you must protect. And the final thing is, if you add the cost, not just of climate damage, and just in my experience, every extreme event has cost India $10 billion. $10 billion each. And these are happening all over. You add to it the food insecurity, you add to it the conflicts and the refugee crisis, you add to it the growth of terrorism out of the destruction of livelihoods and the fragility of people's lives. You add all those sums, those are externalities of being careless with the earth and our relationship to it. So for me, the success of Paris will be both because of the meeting now of COP21, as well as the tragic events of the 13th of November, would be for humanity to learn once again to make peace with the earth and make peace with each other, because otherwise we have no chance for a future.